This one?
No, the one that's in front of the TV.
Why would that one be in my way? Moron.
Especially. Yeah, that's a great place to put it, Joey. I love that you put it right in front of my way.
I didn't want to put it in front of my way.
Put it on the ground, man.
No way, Jose.
It's racist. Jack Lagan.
You are.
Penn State.
I don't have anything to drink. This is the problem.
This is a full.
You gonna basically drive this thing, Joey?
Sure, why not?
All right, we ready?
Yeah, let's go. Hunter Shoop's in the show. Let's fucking rock out.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. What's up, Sitters? This is Tyler Ruff along with Joey Edge.
Sitters, what's good?
And Chris Martinez.
What's happening?
And we are Front Porch Sitting.
Ah.
How we doing, boys? It feels good to be back on a nice, brisk, cold Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Apparently we had the hot mics prior to. Thanks for that, Tyler.
We
Holy
didn't say
crap.
anything bad.
Not
I
yet.
don't think we did.
No, we didn't, I don't think.
Barely.
Gotta love hot mics.
Amateur hour.
We did, though. I think they're trolling us.
Oh, not all four of them.
No, they're not. We definitely had hot mics before the.
It's okay. Hey, it's okay, man. You know why?
When? I don't know how we would have.
I guarantee
Obviously,
they were.
it did.
You know who doesn't have these amateur hour problems?
Who's that?
John Woodley at JW Web.
Talk to
They're
me.
the premier gun store in the South. And when you're the premier gun store in the South, you don't have cups like that at your store.
That's a large cup of that.
What's up with the echo? There's an echo too?
Oh, no.
Oh no! What's up with the echo? I've always said we need the front porch after dark, uncensored, and anything goes.
Is anybody else having the echo?
Lots of reverb on the sounds like. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
How about now? Okay, so there's two mics going. That's why, but I don't know where the other one's at.
Is it laying on the ground somewhere?
No,
It's,
not like
it's
that.
in there.
That's why I wonder. I didn't say anything stupid on a hot mic. Me too. Okay. So is it still there, or are we good now? Can somebody post? That's better.
That's better.
That's better.
There's also only one person talking.
Perfect.
That's better.
Perfect. He says perfect.
I have no idea why that happened. We're going to do some work offline, Sitters. But before we do that, we're going to keep talking about JW Weaponry,
Yes.
the premier gun store in the South. They're always loaded. Hey, if you need a gun, this is a great Christmas gift. This is a wonderful opportunity to support your community, support the podcast, support whoever you're buying the gun for. Maybe it's yourself. I'm not a judgmental person.
Yes,
you
sir.
can do that.
Of course.
You can get yourself your own Christmas present.
Definitely.
Go to JW Weaponry and get yourself a firearm, some ammunition, some clothing gear. I mean, they've got it all. They probably got cool cups like Chris.
Yeah.
Probably. But if you want to find out what exactly they do have, and if you want to find the right gun for you, Joey, what's the number they should call?
386-243-8587. 386-243-8587 is the number to the great JW Weaponry.
Alrighty.
Can we get right into it?
Let's get right into it.
We don't have a choice. It's
We do
full.
what? What do we have for tonight, Chris?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's Kenny Dillingham. He's got a hot take. Florida State took some guys out of the portal.
Lost some guys to the portal.
We know
Same
Joey's
with
going
Florida.
to point. We know Joey's going to point that out.
No, I mean everybody did. It's
Juan
not
Soto.
just you guys.
Oh, yeah, it's
it's
okay.
everybody.
That's-
Juan
that's
Soto,
next to the
MLB
beast.
winter meetings.
Bill Belichick to North Carolina.
Woo!
Some
to
fun,
me.
some fun brackets.
Chapel
And the college-
Bill.
Yeah, and the college Chapel Bill.
Yeah.
And the college football playoff bracket.
I'm glad
was,
we did a preview of the whole show. What I was looking for is we do have a full show.
Oh, my fault.
nice. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Sorry, that's professional in me.
It's okay. We're off to a great start. We're
Were you confused by that too?
I thought he wanted to know what was on the show
It's like
tonight.
a true rundown.
That's my fault then. That's my fault. I probably
Yeah.
should have given you a more clear segue. Like
could-
maybe like
it could
what
be me.
kind of show do we have for the Sitters tonight, Chris?
I'm on like
I think that would've been a
different.
better
Yeah, that's
question.
probably better. I'm
That
on
would've been
I'm like a little different oil. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
yeah.
something different
We
tonight,
also,
so
we've
I'm
been in
off
here. We've been in
about-
this room for so long tonight. So
Yeah, you're not on OW30. You're on something a little bit different tonight.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad the mics sound good now. Thank you, Sitters. We appreciate it.
Where are we going first, Joe? You want to go? Let's go playoff bracket.
I think we
probably?
got to go playoff bracket
Playoff
first. Yeah.
bracket. Final playoff brackets. Let's talk about it. I feel like me personally, sitters, we want to get your opinion on this. I feel like they got it right, Joey. I think there's a couple. I think they got the right 12. How about that? Do we agree with that?
Yeah.
I agree. Me personally, I
With
think
the
they got the right 12.
with the stipulations at hand, yes, they definitely got the right 12.
Yeah, with the stipulations.
Yeah.
And by that you mean the auto bids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What it was a good weekend of college football.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
It was a great weekend.
absolutely.
So, anything you want to talk about specifically about the
I
bracket?
can.
Do we want to do predictions? Do we just want to look at the overall, like maybe who could be a sleeper? Who's got the best run to the final? I think is a really interesting question.
I
Yeah.
say let's save our picks for next week.
I agree.
Right, so we're not going to pick any of these games. But
Nope.
we can talk about like interesting matchups. Let's each pick an interesting matchup, why we like it, why is it significant, and then we'll go there. I'd like to start. I don't think Georgia should be in that too. They lost their starting quarterback. They're not undefeated,
Shocking
so
stuff.
they got to go. They have to go.
They have to go. Well, they won the SEC, so they can't. But I know what you
Y'all
mean.
heard what Kirk Herbstreit said?
Yes, he was like, I don't want no smoke from FSU fans this year.
Well, but he also said this. Pause. I'm gonna get it out. My dad sent it to me. Shout out my dad. Shout out Pops. Pops is in the chat. He sent this to me. I'm glad he sent this to me because it's really high quality. Kurt Herbstreit last year, FSU only managed to score 16 points with their backup quarterback. They just aren't the same team without Jordan Travis. 2024. I'm impressed with Georgia being able to score 16 points with a backup quarterback.
That did not happen.
It just shows how gritty they are.
I don't know that happened either. No, I never
I
heard
want to
it.
believe that it's true.
I never actually
think
heard
it's
him say
true.
that.
No one's no.
That 100% doesn't sound like something he would say.
Oh yes, it does.
I think it does.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't it?
absolutely.
Yeah,
It tracks.
100%.
Sitters, let us know if it's true. Anyways, I like that Indiana Notre Dame matchup. To be honest with you,
I
like
love that matchup.
It's an Indiana
In-state.
matchup.
Yep.
In-state matchup. I really like that. I think it's intriguing. Two different styles of ball, and we'll figure out I think we know what wins. Like not necessarily who wins, but what wins. Being able to run the football and stop the run. Notre Dame's really good at that. So that one is intriguing to me. One loss to Indiana. Got boat raced by Ohio State.
Kind of.
It got away from them, I guess
did.
I should say. It wasn't that bad early.
Yeah.
So that one, to me, that's my one first round game that's kind of intriguing. I saved the good ones for you guys.
Thank you. Because for me, it's obvious. It's Tennessee, Ohio State.
Yes, absolutely.
Like
Yep, I like
you
that
got
one.
you got two teams that, in my opinion, can make a run all the way to the championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're both very good football teams, and the 8-9 I think is not where they should be, but that's my opinion. But good football game. Can't wait to watch that one. There's actually some intriguing matchups. I like all four of them actually. SMU Penn State I think is intriguing.
See, for me, the next one is Clemson, Texas. They've never, ever played.
Yeah, I agree. I like.
It's
Clemson,
not
Texas.
so much because I think it's going to be a great game. It's just like how on earth these two programs have been around
incredible.
forever. They've never, ever played.
That is
That's
actually
kinda-
incredible.
That's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
That is
I'm
cool.
kind of excited to watch the inaugural matchup right there, the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
That's
and
kind of exciting.
Dabo's got some history in the playoffs, so he understands what that's like. Still a different format. Texas doesn't have that, but probably the better team. So it'd be interesting to see if that plays any into the game.
I agree with that.
SMU, I think SMU Penn State will be fun to watch too.
Yeah, I
Penn
do
State,
too.
Penn State threw up a ton of points this last weekend.
Yeah, I'm excited about all four of them. I'm like really excited about all four of them actually.
Yeah, I like it.
They did a good job of making good first round matchups.
Which team has the easiest route to the finals?
Texas.
I was
I
gonna
think
say,
so, Texas.
yeah, that. But,
You got to beat Oregon in the semis, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But even if there's an upset, maybe Tennessee upsets Oregon, that would be bananas.
I don't know, maybe Georgia, man.
Yeah, Georgia's
Georgia's with a bye. Yeah, I mean they get
Georgia with a
Penn
bye,
State.
and then
I'm
either
gonna-
Notre Dame or Indiana.
Can I
and
call
then
it now?
We'll
And
see.
can I call it now? And get myself in some real trouble?
Georgia's going to the finals.
No.
They're getting beat in the second round or
Yeah,
first
by,
round.
by Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Woo! This side
They
talking.
they play the brand of football that Georgia wants to be.
Oh,
Oh,
I love
wow.
that. I love this.
They
Chris.
do. They do.
I like it. I'm here for that.
You might not be able to get into your house today.
Nope.
You're
It's
spitting
it's
facts.
definitely locked. But I got a man cave. It's got heat, so we're cool.
Yeah.
Travis Smith said SMU in the snow is intriguing. That's going to be tough for them. Georgia has the easiest route. Yeah, probably true. Jake, auto bids are crap. Boise and ASU. So can we just rip the Band-Aid off real fast here? Because we got a lot to get to, actually. But Bama not getting in. I don't think they deserve to get in.
Me either.
You don't either.
I don't either.
I think majority of people that are not Alabama fans also agree with us. I think that's an amateur hour right there. Won't say who, but
But it wasn't me or Chris.
oh, yeah, I'm on camera, so it can't be me.
I'm like trailing my inner Joey tonight. This is awful.
So you're saying it's tough being Joey?
It's very difficult.
Wow, that's tough. Tough scene. Yeah. So Bama not being in,
Yeah, I think they got it right.
I agree.
You just can't lose to 2 6-6 teams and expect to get in.
In the manner that they lost to Oklahoma does definitely hurt.
And it was recent.
Yeah,
It wasn't 6 months ago or 6 weeks ago. It was like 2,
I agree.
3,
So
whatever it was.
And you saw their their AD kind of came out. He kind of got blasted a little bit. He's
Yeah.
doing what he has to do.
No,
for-
100%.
He has to do that for Alabama.
Absolutely.
And he has to. I get why he did it.
Yeah.
But I also understand why he got blown back on that
Right.
one. You know what I mean? Like they were not really feeling that thought process.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he didn't play like a crazy out of conference schedule, right, Joey? I think he tweeted it. I think that's Jake's burner, by the way, that you were arguing with on Twitter. That's Jake's burner. I'm almost certain. Sorry, Jake, if I exposed you. But that count
You think?
had a lot of numbers at the end of it. I think
I didn't talk like Jake.
well, if you have a burner, well,
Jake's intelligent whenever he talks with you.
yeah,
that
on-
account was
on-
not.
on his primary account. He's going to do that, but his burner, he can be biased Jake. I'm just saying. Allegedly, Joey, we may have or may have not been a part of a burner account, and I guarantee we did everything we could to
I still
not.
tweet from that burner.
Do you really? Can I get back on?
You can.
Do you really still tweet from that?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Anytime I want to say bad words to people, that's where I go to.
Oh my God. You remember? Never mind. I almost got that account done forever.
Yeah.
I went crazy on that. Was a little stupid there. But anyways,
for it.
Allegedly.
it didn't sound like me. Nobody looked at that and said, that's Chris Martinez.
Yeah, 100%. Same.
But that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
if
I
it's-
can
if
see where
it's-
you're
if
pointing.
it's
I can see your
Jake-
point.
If it's Jake's burner, he's not denying it. That's all
He
I'll
hadn't said
say.
a dang word.
He's going
hadn't said
he's
a
going to
single-
self-destruct that account right now.
So Jake did speak on that, and he enlightened me. They were referring to like the future matchups with Ohio State, Florida
Oh.
State, stuff like that. Because in my head, I was like,
Okay.
"Bro, y'all played a really not incredible like non-conference schedule." But he was talking about like the future
Down the road
down
that
the
are
road
already locked in.
that are
and
already
can't
locked
get out
in.
of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You just deleted your burner.
Said that's exactly what someone with a burner account would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
I'm excited about the playoffs, even though my team's not in it. You know, we're not even close, baby. But I'm excited. I think there are some very good like matchups.
This is what we wanted, man.
This is what we wanted.
We've got some games that are going to matter.
Now we'll see how they play out.
Unlike the regular season games.
So some.
Devil's advocate, who did SMU or Indiana play though? Not that I disagree. They didn't have the quality wins. I agree.
We will not tolerate Indiana Hoosier slander.
Yeah, they didn't have.
It'll
Okay,
shut down.
so let's talk. Can we talk about this? They didn't have the quality wins, but they didn't have the bad losses.
Exactly.
That's what we're talking about. We value wins. We value losses. Like stop. And I know Ringo knows this. That's why I said devil's advocate. But
And not that I disagree.
yeah, and so he's just trying to get a different viewpoint, and I love that. Thank you for doing that. But my answer to those people are, and he's a coach, and Joe, you're a coach, and Tyler, you played sports for your entire life, and I've played sports my entire life and coach. Don't like losers. Like I don't like don't
Period.
Don't try to validate a loss. That's a loss.
Hey, that's loud.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder how many 6-6 teams SMU beat. I wonder how many 6-6 teams Indiana beat.
All of them.
Yeah, that's my point.
All of them that they played.
Yeah. So I mean,
They didn't get beat by 4-8 Kentucky, Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Listen, like
The only one that has an argument to me is South Carolina. That's the only team that has an argument.
And they also got jobbed out of a win against LSU.
Yeah.
did.
So like if they're in, they're in. If so, I understand that conversation, but I don't think there's no way that you can get. Yeah, Blaze is right. Like
It's not.
right. It's not.
They played the game that they had to play.
Blaze said it's not SMU's fault that FSU sucked this year. Yeah,
What
absolutely.
are you supposed to do? Like, you
100%.
can't-
That's like Alabama's mad about the future scheduling. They mentioned Florida State. It might be a cakewalk. Like, but that might not be a tough game at all. Like, what do you mean?
It's 2024. I mean,
Most likely won't be a very tough game. Yeah, so I like his point. It's a good talking point, but I that would be my point to people who say that thing.
There were some interesting conversations around teams that did make the bracket, namely Kenny Dillingham with Arizona State.
Well done.
He
beautiful.
apparently, well, you know what? I'm just gonna let you guys let the sitters watch this. If you haven't seen or heard it, it's pretty interesting.
So let me frame it real fast.
Yeah, please.
So portal is
Right.
open, wide open. What's your opinion on the portal? I don't think it's really changed. Would you like to give your official opinion?
I mean, I don't have an opinion. I think it's the way college football is right now. I really don't like, but it is what it is. We have to do what we have to do. The portal is the portal, and it's been around and it's going to stay around. There's nothing we can do about it.
I agree with that for the 99% of it. I think they've got to figure out the windows.
Well,
The windows are atrocious.
right. Which
Like-
right now is what, December, and then the right after the spring.
Spring, and then a graduate. There's like layers, but yes, like that's from my understanding.
That's
So,
the two, which I think is, I mean,
This one is really, really bad. They moved up signing day so that coaches could have everything wrapped up and buttoned up before this type of bowl season type of deal.
Right.
That's why it was last Wednesday or 2 Wednesdays ago, whenever
Right.
it was. No, last Wednesday.
it was last Wednesday.
Okay, so it's all wrapped up. But curveball, we're going to put one that's even more important to the right now success of your program, because players exiting, players incoming. We're going to put it at the beginning of bowl season.
Yeah, I agree. That doesn't make sense.
It contradicts the whole idea of we're going to try to like let you focus on the games.
I mean, it's got to be like a 2 or 3 week window at the end of January, right?
Yeah,
Not the end of January, like from January to whatever, of like right after the national championship, from there till the end of January or the first week of February, or whatever it is.
I think the problem with that is classes start.
Right.
So
that is true.
That's the issue. But
So it's got to be now. It really doesn't have a choice.
which is terrible. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
It does suck.
It-
I don't know that there's a win.
We know when you open it up, this is what happens. So here we
That's
are.
true.
But Kenny Dillingham, to Tyler and Joe, you actually had the video. It's really good. And we'll get to your question in just a moment, Jake. But Kenny Dillingham has a very unique opinion on the portal and how they approach it at Arizona State.
For our guys that are going in the portal, we've met with most of our guys that are going in. Our guys have the opportunity to stay on our football team. Like, they're like, well, we'll go in at the end. I go, no, that's not fair to you to go in after our run is over. Like, I want you to have the best opportunity to find a spot. You can go in right now, day one. We'll help you find a spot and stay on our football team if you want to stay on our football team. And let's go on this ride together the rest of the way. But I didn't want those guys to feel like they had to wait to go in because they wanted an opportunity to have a bigger role for a program until after the CFP. I think that would have hurt their chances. So I made it very clear to the guys that you can stay on the team as long as you do what you're supposed to do, just like you're on the team. Go to meetings, show up, be 5 minutes early, check in, weigh in, go to workouts. Even if you go in the portal here, that doesn't affect me at all. That's just us being on the same page, trying to help you achieve what you want to achieve in your career. So we will have some people going in that choose to stay a part of this team, and it fires me up that we have the relationship between the kids and the team, that they want that they want these guys to stay a part of it. And then we'll have some guys on the team that are like, you know what, I'm going to go and I'm going to take midweek visits, and I got to be a little bit more aggressive finding a spot, and that's fine too. And guys, for our guys.
There we go. All right.
So, Chris, I need to get your thoughts first.
Yeah. So here's why I don't like it. I do not like it at all. Joey, as a head coach of a program, I've never been one. You've ran an organization, a much smaller level, but it's still been like the head of it. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, your goal should be to do what's best for the players in your program. Mm-hmm. And the coaches in your program first, and the fans of your program, the admin of your program, the alumni of your program. That should be foremost at the front. If you want to try and help players that are outgoing or have left you or are doing something else for their life, I totally get that, but not at the expense of the people in your program, the coaches in your program, the alumni of your program. These players are actively pursuing a different option other than Arizona State.
Right.
So I feel like, in my mind, while that's a novel idea and it seems like very nice and it's cutting edge because no one else feels that way, I don't like it if I was a player on that roster and I have a teammate that's looking to go get more money or to go get more playing time. I don't want you in the foxhole with me because you both feet are not where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
You're looking options. You're trying to figure out classrooms. You're trying to figure out depth chart. You're trying to meet with these places. You're taking official visits. You're finding out majors. You're figuring out housing. You're figuring out all the logistic stuff. You're not focused on what you need, what we need you to be focused on at Arizona State.
Right.
I don't want you around me personally. I don't want you, if you want to go do those things, that's fine. You can go, but you can't be half in, half out. I don't like that. As a player, as a coach, I would be like, Kenny, you sound good right now.
Right.
But this is not what's best for Arizona State, and that's what you should be focused on, in my opinion.
Yeah. For me, I don't know that I have a strong opinion one way or the other. I think it's an interesting idea, and I want to see how it works for him. Like you said, it's cutting edge. Nobody's doing it. Like, nobody else is talking this way. Dabo's on, like, one side of the fence of I'm not using the portal, blah, 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 which he's softened that stance a little bit now.
Yes.
Because he knows he has to. But I just think it's an interesting idea. Again, it's not what I would do. I would never be, not never. I would not be the leader of this idea, right? Like I'm not going to sit here and say that this is what I would do if I was the head coach at blah 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 university. I don't think that I would do it this way.
I don't
I'm
know
more.
you, and I don't think you would either.
Yeah, I'm more on your side of this. Like, and Travis said the same thing. If you ain't with me, that's fine. I am good with you not being with me.
Yeah.
But just understand that I'm not gonna just sit here and love you and I'll still love you, but we're not gonna put my arm around you and be like, come on with us on this ride that you're not gonna really own right now.
You're
like,
not in the foxhole with me.
yeah, like I feel like I'm dragging you along at this point, not like we're riding the same ride doing this way. We're not on the same train. I'm just dragging you along.
Yeah, you're a distraction. I think
right.
Blaze actually said he is keeping the distraction away, where he isn't having to go back and forth. Me personally, I feel like you're allowing the distraction to stay, because they hope they make a long run. Like, what's this person going to do whenever it's time to go to class?
Yeah, and that's I guess that's the thing is like.
At what point do they drop off? Because at some point they're going to have to drop off if you make the run you hope to make.
But if you're at Arizona State, though, like you almost have to try something. You know what I mean? Like, you have to do something different, I think, because you're at Arizona State. No offense to Arizona State.
No offense,
But-
but they're a top 4 seed.
Yeah, but
Let's talk about
Yeah.
Arizona State. They've been rated at the portal. Pearsall, Johnny Wilson, Jaden Rashada, like
Jay
this
Daniels.
Jay Daniels. This isn't new to them.
yeah,
This approach is new.
they're really good at developing players and sending them elsewhere.
Yeah, they are absolutely. Travis said it best. Not best. He had a point that I think is like noteworthy. Only problem is I know how I've been as a lame duck in my job. I hope the kids handle it better than me. I don't know if I can speak for you guys at this table.
Yep, it's tough.
But I've been in a place that I know that I wasn't going to be there much longer. I wasn't very good at my job. Mm-hmm. Not how I was when I was fully invested and fully committed.
Right.
And I was an adult, a grown man. These are young men that are chasing another opportunity, chasing more money, chasing more playing time, whatever they're chasing something other than what you believe. So I don't know, man. I don't like it. I like Kenny Dillingham. He's been on the show, I think, the last 2 weeks about how much we like what he's doing.
Right.
Not a fan.
Yeah, like I
Why
said,
no one else is doing good.
yeah. We'll see. We'll see in the long run how it goes. I don't think. I know it's not that I don't think. I know that's not how I would handle it.
It's interesting.
But I'm not going to say that how he's handling it is wrong until I see it being wrong. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
I'd also love to know which players it is, what type of teammate they are, what they contribute to the weekly practices, to the game plan. It'd be really interesting to know those details because I'm sure
That's
that has
true.
something to do with it.
And
Probably so, but when you make an overarching statement like that, you're allowing it to be everyone.
Yeah.
And we always say in the coaching world, like, you encourage what you tolerate.
yeah.
So if you tolerate that, you're encouraging that. It's like, hey, Coach Dillingham, he's cool with it, bro. Like, hey, relax. Like, but he did say, like, you gotta go to meetings, you gotta do all the other things that you have to do. So then what happens when they don't? Are you gonna kick them off? That's a distraction. Like, you're harboring that, in my opinion, and I just wouldn't. I wouldn't do that personally.
I wouldn't do it. And you know me, I'm a softie.
yeah, same. It's not me, but I do think it's an interesting concept and
Very
an
much
interesting
so.
thought. Like he's an interesting guy, but he's a really good football coach.
What I will say, and we can like wrap it up if you guys are good with it. Excuse me. That's him. He's genuine. He means that.
Yeah,
He's an interesting guy. He's a different guy.
yeah, you can tell.
He's a different cat. he believes it, and so it may work out.
And I do
It may
think that he
not.
has a relationship with all of his players. I think that he's like a true relationship guy. Like
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like I don't think that's fake. I don't think what he's saying is fake in any way. I think he's super genuine with what he's saying.
Yeah.
And I think he does love his players, and I think his players love him. But if they love him that much,
Why you leaving? Don't leave me.
Are we talking about Kenny Dillingham or Brian Sports?
Oh, wow.
The best sporting goods store in Lake City, Florida. Listen, the type of guy that we just described in Kenny is the exact same type of guy Brian is. You know what I mean? Just a super nice, humble individual that cares about each and every person that walks into his store, cares about each and every person that's ever, supported his family through buying goods at Brian Sports.
that's right.
And, I love supporting those types of people. Joey,
Yeah.
tell me about Brian.
Oh man, it's tough to put into words how incredible the guy is. Honestly, he's just that kind of guy. He's I mean, anything you need, he'll give you the shirt off his back right now.
It's cold outside too.
And it is very cold
Do
outside.
they have like shoes at the store?
They do have shoes at the store.
What about like college football team merchandise?
Yeah, for team merchandise from and if he don't have it, then he'll figure out a way to make
What
it
about
for
like
you.
sporting goods equipment stuff for like my kids?
Like your kids, like soccer stuff, or,
Soccer stuff, football
yeah,
stuff, baseball
like baseball,
stuff.
softball,
Yeah.
yeah, all that, literally
All of it.
has all that.
Huh.
Yeah,
Seems like a pretty cool place to go.
it is a cool place to go.
Everything
Good
you
people, good products.
Love that.
Yeah, you can't get better, honestly. So, yeah, give him a call. 755-0570 is the number to Brian Sports. Mention Front Porch Sitting. Get 10% off of your purchase. And, yeah, man, go support Brian. Brian supports all local stuff all over, not just in Columbia County, but in other counties around as well. Suwannee County, Union County. Like, he's all over. So,
He's spread pretty wide with his support.
yes, 100%.
So there's a lot of stuff I didn't know where you were going to go with this, but there's like a couple comments we probably need
Yeah,
to get to.
we should.
Give me.
You want to start with Jake?
Yeah.
And then, so there's the Florida State boys, Zach and Cam. We're definitely going to get to that in the Florida State segment, which may be next.
Probably is next, yeah.
So hang tight, because I think we are on the same page. I'm curious to see what my good friend Joey is on this, because I don't think he's on the same page. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Stay for it. Jake asked, what is more important to college football, conference championships or marquee matchups during the regular season? I think from a fan's perspective, we should want big-time games. Just curious.
Interesting year for Jake to say that.
I
but
think
love, Jake.
if Alabama fans and SEC fans have a gripe with the playoff committee, they should stop that and have a gripe with the commissioner. He sold the SEC's chance at having more teams in the playoff for TV money revenue, and I think you said that, Joey.
did.
He wanted the marquee matchups that Jake is mentioning because ESPN, they sold all the rights to ESPN, correct?
Yep.
CBS no longer has them.
Nope.
So they monopolized that, and now ESPN demanded they want 3 quality games in each time slot: the noon kick, 3:30 kick, night kick.
Yep.
In order to do that, you had to add more an Oklahoma and a Texas to the mix. And so you sold. I'm not gonna say you sold your soul for the money, but nobody in the SEC will complain when those TV revenue checks hit. Nobody will. When it's $60 million and that's $30 million more than the next conference, nobody will complain. So we can complain about not getting into college football playoff and not getting 4 teams in there, and that's fine. But nobody will complain when there's $40 million surplus extra than the next conference because of the TV revenue, because they did want the marquee matchups, and they did money talks, BS walks.
Always.
And so you can't have it both ways. You can't have $40 million more than other programs, and then also complain that your programs didn't get 5 into the college football playoff. I don't want to sound like an a-hole, but like no one cares. The SEC cares about it, but we other fans, everyone else doesn't care. Like that, you guys are mad that he didn't get 4 in. You get $50 million more than everybody else.
Right.
I will say this, and I haven't done a ton of research on this, but none of the teams that didn't get in because they lost a marquee matchup, and that alone, right?
100%.
Like you mentioned earlier, it's not just about the games that you won; it's about the games that you lost. If you lose to good quality teams, there's been precedents that you will still get in.
Look at Georgia.
That's still the precedence. That's not what happened this year.
I agree.
You lost to Vanderbilt and Oklahoma. That's
Both,
why you're not
both
in.
are
Kentucky.
6-6 in Kentucky.
If
Again,
you-
the only
if
one that
you-
has a gripe is South Carolina.
I 100% agree.
I agree.
And they have a legitimate gripe. But the way it's laid out, I think the committee got it correct.
I agree.
Like if Alabama would have beat Oklahoma and Vanderbilt, went to the SEC championship and lost, they're in.
100%.
No doubt. Absolutely.
They're 100% in.
100%.
You just have to win the games that you're supposed to win.
Travis said earlier, just win.
Yep. Yep.
Like Vanderbilt was like the Cinderella team early, and I still think they're a very good football team. But they did lose to Georgia State.
Yeah.
Like, can't lose to Georgia State.
Can't. Yeah, I mean, I still value conference championships because I think it's I don't know, it's the way I grew up, I guess.
So that's interesting because I do too. I
Yeah.
think that's cool. I think that's hardware. I think that puts you a stamp in
Right.
in
Like
history,
like
if you
a
will.
legacy type thing.
Yeah, legacy. That's what I was looking for. But I was talking to some Georgia fans that are like football guys, like big time football guys in the mornings, and they said conference championships in 2 or 3 years will not matter because
No, I agree. I don't know that it matters next year.
well, they said 1, 2 to 3 years.
It's not
or whatever.
that it won't matter. The situation has to be right.
But
You
will
need a
teams
team
opt out and like just like
That will
teams?
never happen. That
If you
won't
know
happen.
you're in, like Texas knew they were in.
But
they
they
didn't.
also knew they were in if they lost.
Does the left tackle play? Does the left tackle play for Texas if the situation was different? If it wasn't a 12-team playoff, he probably guts it out and probably
Yes.
tries to find a way to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't have.
No,
to.
that's 100%.
He didn't have to. He knew they were in,
Yeah.
and had a decent spot out of 5.
Travis said, "I love conference championships because it gets you in the playoffs," and I agree with that too. I
that's a great
don't think it's going to last much longer that way.
That's how you keep it mattering.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Like Clemson this year is not in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Period.
not.
Without winning the conference title.
But if you say that there's no auto bids, and I don't really know how I
Same.
feel about
I'm
it
the
either.
same way, brother.
But if you say no auto bids, then okay,
So what does it matter then?
then what? It really didn't.
You're
really,
literally just playing games for no reason at that point.
Then nothing matters. Then it's a popularity contest at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I read something this way: take the humans out of it, put computers in it. Let's have criteria as to what we value and how much we value it. Let's all come to an agreement on this metric system that we'd like, and let's run the numbers and give us the next best 12. Anytime you have a commissioner of a league, a former coach of a league, a former player of a league,
There's bias.
they're gonna have a bias.
There's human bias.
They have to.
Yeah.
So but you can remove all of that.
BCS.
Yeah, and guess what? The BCS top 12 had it kind of about the same.
Yeah. Very similar.
Crazy.
Just,
that's
just
why
didn't have Clemson in, but had Bama in
Yeah, it had Batman, but because they can't calculate the
the conference title.
Conference
Yeah.
title.
Yeah. It's I don't know, man. It's definitely interesting.
I don't think you're ever going to get a perfect system. think
I don't
this is
either.
As close as we've gotten.
I think this
12
year
teams.
they've got it right as
As the criteria goes, I agree 100%.
obviously-
I think the 12 teams that were supposed to be in are in with the way the criteria is.
And I'll say something controversial. I'm super glad that teams like Arizona State are in, that teams like Boise are in. I like that. I think that's good for college football.
Yeah, so Blaze just said it. It's going to be all SEC and Big 12 before long, anyways, with
Right.
expansion. So, and you're not that guy, but
Right.
I know there are a lot of people that are like SEC. Like SEC should have 8 teams in the 12-team playoff. Stop it. Like, but if that's the case, if you feel that way, and if he's like that's the best 8 teams, that's not going to be healthy for college football. And then it will just be like the Premier League, and then you guys will just beat up on each other, and then SEC fans will watch that product, and then everyone else will watch something else.
Right.
So, but that's not
That's
healthy
not college
for
sports.
That's not college sports, and that's not healthy for college sports, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't know where college football goes from here because there's a lot of dark, deep, bad holes that it's in right now. But I don't think that expanding the SEC and the Big Ten more is beneficial to anyone at this point.
I
because-
think it shouldn't have been expanded to begin with.
Well, I said that too, and I think Chris is in that same boat.
Yes.
Because now the Big 12 is meh. Big 12
Well, the
is
ACC.
Yeah.
meh. ACC, meh.
And the Pac-12 is non-existent. So
Yeah, it doesn't even happen. It doesn't. It's not. It's a P4 now.
Right.
It's not Power 5.
no.
It really isn't. Listen, the only thing that if you do the expanded conference is a lot bigger, like 25 in each, or 20 in each, or 15 in each, Big Ten, SEC, or whatever. Then you have 30 of the top programs. Those are probably the 30 programs that have a chance at winning a national championship, anyways. The problem with that is everyone else will suffer.
Yeah. I don't want to see that happen.
Me either.
Travis said it. Literally had a guy tell me Vandy wins to every other conference the other day. I just stopped talking to him and ordered another Diet Coke.
Yes, sir. Me too, Trav. When they start that, I grab a Diet Coke. Coke Zero sometimes.
I love Diego Pavia though.
Yeah. He's kind of cocky.
He's very cocky, but he's not. They're not winning any other. I wouldn't say any. They may win the American.
Are we going to Florida State now? We're talking about American Conference, ACC. They're all both bad. So, is there anything else we need to? Because the next comment is Maxwell's that I saw.
Yeah. Did y'all know that Dan Mullen's going to UNLV
No.
To do what?
to be their head football coach, buddy?
He is not going to UNLV.
Okay.
That is not how far he dropped.
UNLV, first of all, isn't a terrible program, and second of all, that's a perfect fit for him and them.
And it's in Vegas.
Thank you.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
You think that wasn't calculated?
Oh my God.
The right time at the right. Come on, Dan knows what he's doing. Dan will have them in the playoffs quick.
Yeah.
Quick. If the criteria doesn't change, Dan will. And I'm saying like
Yeah.
next year, quick.
Well, it depends on what you can get.
Well, I mean they're already good. I mean they were in their conference championship playing against Boise this year, and played not poorly.
Yeah. No Ashton Genty.
No Ashton Genty for Boise next year.
Hey.
We gonna talk Heisman? Or you
Yeah,
gonna say
at some
next
point.
week?
We got to keep this thing moving. 'Cause-
So let's go to FSU.
yeah, let's do that.
Chris, talk to me.
Maxwell says he is getting to root for a quarterback that actually runs away from pressure instead of making me watch him get sacked every play, stopping by to say that we are back. And then, in quotes, just let me be happy. And then a little bit further down, Cam Cooey, who also is in that program in some capacity, is super, super, super good at his job, said, can y'all give me an updated opinion on Florida State, hires, portal, and direction of the program? So I think we'll park the bus right here and talk Florida State. Joey, I'd like to have the second opinion,
Okay.
if possible.
Yeah,
and
talk to
then,
me.
maybe the third if Tyler has one.
I don't know.
Okay, cool. So second, I thought so much, but I'd at least give it to you.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. What do you think? Let's go like
Yeah, I was gonna say, tell me where you want me to go first.
bit by bit. Your updated opinion on Florida State, because after the last game, Florida kind of beat them pretty soundly. It never really was in question. We were like, oh God, this is as bad as kind of we thought. Has your updated opinion from that moment to now, has it changed? Has it differed any? You don't have to be real long-winded because we don't need to spend a ton of time on Florida State. They were 2-10, but we need to address it.
I don't know if it's changed much. I don't have a real opinion on how much, like from then till now. Maybe a little. It's better than
has
it
to have
was.
improved, right?
Yeah, it's better than it was.
So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, it's better than it was. But I'm not ready to say they're ACC title contenders yet.
I think they are just because of what the ACC is.
Yeah, I need to see it. I need to see Gus and
of
Castellanos and
That's fair.
how they mesh and
Well, he recruited him out of high school. He
Right.
committed to him out of high school, and he also left him in college. So like that doesn't
Right.
need to be glossed over either.
Right.
Like he was a player for Gus Malzahn, and he doesn't know he left him. Joey, I'm gonna answer that same question. I'm gonna say that I am much more encouraged right now than I was after the Florida game.
100%.
By
Should be.
the signing day went way better than expected. They actually signed two kids on Friday, 2 days after the show, that helped them jump inside the top 20, which is ridiculous. They probably shouldn't have been in the top 20 after going 2-10 and not having any coordinators on staff. And not that we care too much about recruiting because it is smoke and mirrors a little bit,
Yeah.
but nobody thought they were going to be top 20.
but
They
it's
were
still
63 weeks
perception
prior.
and direction of program. It feels like, anyways. It may not be, but it feels like perception and direction of program matters for recruiting rankings. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Optics, as we have on the show, are pretty good.
Yeah.
Hires.
Yeah.
The position, the coaches that they've hired. So let's just go Malzahn.
Stop
Tony-
right there.
Okay.
Let's go position by position.
Yeah, I like it.
So OC Gus Malzahn, I think it's a really good hire. I think he's on the, like some people are saying, well, he's the head coach in waiting and blah blah blah.
No, he's not.
There is
No,
no,
no, no,
there
no.
is no head coach in waiting.
That's
I'm
done.
I'm going to tell you that there's no head coach in waiting. The buyout is too much. It's Mike Norvell's team until it's not, and when it's not, it's everybody's gone.
Yeah. So can we just like just there that whole head coach and waiting thing
Right.
is dead forever. It's not happening anywhere.
No.
There's
Well,
no where.
North Carolina.
Well, they hired Bill Belichick.
Yeah. So his son.
They're the outlier for sure, and he took that job for what reason?
for his son to get the job.
That's the outlier, the exception
Right.
to the rule.
So-
other than father son coaches on the same team, yeah. There's no head coach in waiting.
There you
anymore.
go. Travis said it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the only one. All right, and that just happened today. So,
Literally like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So I will give you that one. Other than that, there is no.
Yeah.
Malzahn. We're not.
But yeah, that is definitely not the case. For my opinion, in my opinion.
Yes, sir.
He is, and I've only had water. He, woo,
He's the code red.
I know. I had to today. He is. Gus is a guy that's on the backside of his career.
Yes.
Doesn't care to run the whole program anymore.
He does not.
I'm sure in the talks it was, you're gonna have it. This is your offense. Go do what you want to with it. Recruit your guys. Have your people come in and hit their guys, and y'all go figure the offense out.
Yep.
I'll be here and I'll be around, but I'm not gonna be like here in my hand in the pot and stirring it with you.
Yep.
And I think that's what made Gus say, let's do it.
Yeah.
And he's, like I said, he's on the backside of his career. He's not young anymore. He's not old. He's not old enough to be like, oh, I'm not good or I'm
Right,
decrepit or I can't go recruit or anything. He's going to do all that.
He's a very good recruiter.
He's a very good recruiter. And he's a very intelligent guy. So I think that was a really good hire, honestly.
Yes, I did too, and I'm even like add a layer to it because they were 2-10.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a ton of people signing on board to a 2-10 program that, and you don't typically think you're going to get one of Gus Malzahn's.
Yeah. I think there's different parts of it, though. It's a 2-10 with stability still. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like they didn't have stabilization. So, like, I think they could have went and got a young guy and
They went after Brandon Berry.
Right. Yeah.
did.
I think that was an option, but also don't think it was a necessity because of who you got.
I 100% agree. I think Gus is a good hire. They, like Blaze just said it, they already did it together at Tulsa. Absolutely killed it at Tulsa. Like, crazy numbers. It was at Tulsa. But there's a working relationship, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Herb Hand,
Yeah.
O-line coach. A lot of people have mixed opinions on him. He's done it at a very high level. Texas, Penn State. Like, he's a guy that's been around the block for a little while. He's kind of an a-hole, which I want my O-line to be like that.
100%.
I don't want you to be a nice guy. I think they had too much of a nice guy, and that's why they played like nice guys. They didn't get developed, never got better. So I'm good on Herb Hand.
Yeah.
He understands the system, understands it. They were top 15 or top 20 offense past 3 years. UCF was. So I'm with that. We're getting some good notes in there, aren't we?
Yeah. I mean, I'm reading them. You're good. Keep going.
Keep going. We're done on Herb Hand.
Yeah.
I'm on offense anyways.
Yeah.
And then
I like it.
flip. I did too.
Who's going to be the receivers coach?
So there's some, I'm not comfortable saying it, but
But would that be where he is, though? I know who you're talking about.
no. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. Maybe.
Sider?
Oh, he's going to be receivers?
No. Yak. Coach Johnson is going to be the running back or the receivers coach. So
Okay.
Sider coach running backs
God, that makes sense.
potentially.
Yeah.
Yak is a receiver guy. He just coached running backs.
Right, because that's where you put recruiters that they don't have a home at that particular moment.
They're that's who I got it from. So I don't have that from somebody else.
Yeah. Okay.
But Blaze told me that, as he just said.
Yeah.
So it seems to be that it's happening, Joey. They haven't hired one yet because he's still coaching. We'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. No one really knows.
It'd be a
Oh
phenomenal
my
get.
God, that would be a home run grand slam type of hire. We'll switch sides to the defense side. Tony White, defense coordinator from Nebraska. So I didn't know anything about him, to be absolutely honest with you. I've done a lot of research and I've talked to some people, and he is extremely respected in the coaching community.
Right.
Like, didn't really think they were going to have a chance to hire him because he was as on an upward trend as he was, and kind of coming to Florida State right now is tough.
Right.
So I have yet to see it. Runs a 3-3, which is a ton of different blitzes and moving and creates confusion, which I think one thing that Florida State did a terrible job of, creating confusion. Everyone knew exactly what they won first and second down. Florida State would win first and second down, but in third down, you know you're going to get man-to-man or a variation of a cover 3, and they weren't going to match the zones and pattern match, and you're going to have people running naked everywhere, and they did. So create confusion. I'm good with that. He brings on – so Tony White, hire. I guess I should give
Yeah.
you a chance. You're good. Like,
No,
okay with it?
I like it. I thought he did.
It'd be better than Adam Fuller. Like that's where we're at right now.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Kenny Bryant said White said the defense was going to be physical and hit in practice. An hour later, MJJ hit the portal.
And I'm okay with it. The entire D line is brand new, and I'm also okay with it.
Yeah.
Like, please, they need to be brand new.
Yeah.
He brings on D line Terrence Knighton. You know his name? Did I make that up? Coach Pot Roast. His name's Terrence Knighton, right?
I think so. I'm 90.
Played with the Broncos as a captain, and he's very, very
I'm
good.
100% sure it's Terrence Knighton.
I love him. I love that. I love that hire. I also love Odell and everything he did for Florida State, but it was time to let the guy have a position in the Moore Center, associate head coach, whatever he is, has a title, has a voice, is an ambassador. That's cool. All that's good.
Yeah.
Let's put a guy there with a little bit more energy, ready to let him get going.
Yeah.
He's going to bring a lot of the guys that were productive at Nebraska with him, which they
Yep.
desperately need.
Yep.
So I think it's really like I'm extremely excited about what that looks like next year.
Yeah,
defensively.
I think it's a just being different, and we've talked about this before. But I think sometimes the unknown is a lot better than the known. When the known is the results are known and you know what you're getting.
Yep.
You know the ceiling, you know the floor,
And it's bad.
and it's not where you want it to be.
Yeah,
give me the unknown where the ceiling may be way higher, the floor may be way lower, but that ceiling could be way higher. And I would rather, me personally, would rather have that. And I think that's kind of what you get here. Not that he's like completely unknown, because he's very known. But it's a different defense altogether, and just different pieces altogether on defense. And I think that's, like you said, y'all needed that. Florida State needed that.
We needed that. I'm gonna be done with Florida State like after this, so like 3 more minutes of Florida State talk, and then we'll get to something else. But we talked about it, Castellanos. You're not a big fan. I won't speak for you.
Yeah.
I'll give you a opportunity to speak. But I do personally really like that addition. First of all, he's torched Florida State. Every time he's played him, he's extremely athletic and he's mobile. Now, and this is not even my organic opinion, but offensive tackles right now, good ones in college football, they go for like $1 million plus, like 1.2. Florida State will need 2 guys that can pass protect and sit back in the pocket and allow Luke Kromenhoek to hold onto the ball for 3 days. They know they can't do that. They can't afford that. They know they can't do that. You know what they can do? They can run and pull and run the quarterback and run the ball, shorten the game, do something different.
Right.
Something that people don't see every single week. Because if you're not going to be very good at it, you better be different.
Right.
If you're not, if I know, Joey, that you're going to throw me a fastball 70% of the time,
Right.
but your fastball is 85 and it's flat,
Yeah.
see you later.
Yes.
See you later.
Right.
But if your fastball is 85 and flat, but you throw it 27% of the time, and I also will get a changeup and a curveball and a 2-seam and a splitter and a slider, now you are way more effective with the same tool.
Right.
I think that's what Florida State was last year. Everyone knew what they were going to do 70% of the time, Joey. They weren't very good at it.
Right.
I think with this now, you don't know what they're going to do. They don't have to be as good at it. It keeps people on their heels a little bit more. It allows them to be more physical, which I think they want to be. And I am all for it. I don't think they can afford the bookend tackles. I don't think they can afford a 7-figure quarterback like Kromenhoek wanted. 1.2 to 800,000 is the range. They told the guy no. Hey man, I go get your money. If somebody wants to go do that, go do it.
Right.
I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
No, it makes
sense?
100% sense to me. It doesn't make any sense why people want so much money, but it's neither here nor there. That's a topic for a never day.
Blaze, I already said it. Blaze already said this. If you're not going to be able to get Sunday money on Sunday, you better get it on Saturday.
It's true.
I like Kromenhoek, for the record.
I just don't understand. I don't understand why you think Saturday money is good enough for life money, because it's never going. No matter how much they can give you on Saturdays, it will never be life-changing money. It won't be.
100%.
I shouldn't say life-changing. That's not what I should say.
Long-term.
It won't be long-term life-changing money.
Not what's on the other end of this.
Generational wealth.
Right. It won't be that. It'll never be that. Never. Never. Stop chasing it.
I agree.
Chase what gets you to freaking Sunday money, man.
Yeah.
Who gives these idiots this freaking advice? Like, especially kids that come from money already.
Yep.
Like, why are you chasing money when you came from money?
Yep.
Like, if you have money in your bank account and you can go get your Wendy's whenever the freak you want to, like, you can go get whatever car you want to already. Why are you chasing this random money for $400,000 in college when you could go chase $400 million in the NFL? Like, it's so stupid.
I agree.
So
But that's why
dumb.
people are so like bent out of shape about.
Bryce Underwood does disagree.
Yeah, he does. Oh, he does, and that's fine. I hope it works out for him.
I don't. I really don't. I'm preying on their
there was-
downfall. I don't care.
A little sarcasm.
I know it
there,
was,
yeah.
but it just bothers me, man. The state of college football, and we've talked about this.
It's ugly, and we
We've
called
talked-
it 3 years ago.
Yeah, we've talked about this for a long time. It is ugly.
But there is something coming down the pipe, though.
Back to Castellanos.
Yes.
Castellanos.
Yeah, what's your opinion on that? 'Cause
Yeah, you threw it away like I didn't like the guy.
I kinda
I'm kind
did.
of confused why you thought that.
I thought I didn't think you liked it based off the comment I made earlier off air, and you were like,
Yeah, I don't. I was just because I don't have
You
an
don't.
opinion.
Would you rather play Luke Cromanhot or Thomas Castellanos?
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah, no
All
doubt.
day.
Absolutely.
And the reasons why are basically what you said earlier. But like, so Castellanos isn't a great timing throw. He doesn't anticipate much. But when you're as athletic as him and you can get out of the pocket, you don't have to anymore.
Correct.
You don't have to be perfect in the pocket if you can be really good outside of the pocket.
And let's be honest, there is no pocket at Florida State, so you better be able to run, buddy. It's a spade is a spade. Like, you better be able to run. Luke looked his best outside the pocket when he let the thing rip.
Yeah. Well, same. Here you go. Exactly.
You're right, Travis.
Yeah, I don't know.
I did not
I
know
was so
that.
confused why you didn't think that I would like that.
That's new oil. I have to be honest. It's new oil. So you're right.
Pyburn is probably in that convo as well. Yes,
Why?
you're right.
He's chasing the bag. The boy went to bowls. Come on, gang.
He's chasing plays as much as he's chasing the bag, but he's also chasing the bag. Like there's truth to that.
Yeah, Texas A&M, right?
Ohio State, but that's okay.
That's a real.
You heard it here first.
That's a big bag.
When Pyburn signs with Ohio State, you're gonna be like, dang, I heard that on Front Porch Sitting before I heard anybody else say that. You're welcome for that. 'Cause that's where he's going. Blaze, after he said Bryce Underwood disagrees, he said he was just kidding. Obviously, yes, I'm aware. I know how Blaze feels about the portal and all that, the paying and all that stuff too, because it's no good for anybody.
He's with you.
Yeah, he 100% is. He's one of us. He's a good guy.
So I think Cooey. Let me ask you, Cooey.
It's true though.
I looked it up.
It's true.
Bro, if you no, he actually went to bowls. If
I
you
know.
send your
Columbia
kid to
played 'em.
bowls, if you send your kid to bowls for 4 years and they stay on campus, you're going to pay $275,000 in those 4 years. Please don't come tell me that you need a bag.
Please
Like,
don't.
Come on. If you want to go to
Don't
Ohio
do it.
State and play the end, cool.
You want to play on third downs?
Bosa, Jack Sawyer, whatever. Like, cool. Yeah, I love that.
You want to play on third downs and all that? That's what you said you want to do? Fine, go for it. But
We're not paying you. I already know. All right, I already know what they told him no on, and they should have told him no.
$45 a month?
No, more than that. He wanted more than that.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw.
I saw 45.
Yeah,
$4,500 a month is what he wanted.
Absolutely not.
45,000 a month.
Oh, okay. Cool.
No, 45K, baby.
45 stacks.
Yeah,
Imagine-
I heard. I didn't hear 45. How much is that?
I don't know. Too much for me to
what I
do
have
math
to
on.
Yeah, no, he's not that guy.
Imagine being so insecure about your
$45,000 a
skills
month.
that you have to work into your contract that you get to play.
Yeah, I agree. And he's the same guy, but he's like a Gator. Like, all right, so we're done with Florida State. Cooey, can you please tell us how you feel about Florida State? Maxwell's probably not here anymore. I'm probably to DM him and ask him to come back inside. But where do you guys see Florida State at? Because there he is. Cooey, where do you see Florida State right now as opposed to 2 weeks ago? And you have a bird's eye view.
Was there anything else that he said? Just the
No.
direction of the program, which we answered kind of at the beginning. So, yeah. That's good.
I'm cautiously optimistic with where Florida State is right now.
Again, it's not going the other way.
It is not going the other way.
So, it's got to be better.
Maxwell said,
Maxwell,
like,
nah,
tell
I'm
me,
locked in.
tell me what we got. What we got? Hey, can you make Joey full screen? It looks great. It looks really great.
I will be full screen because I'm gonna go ahead and do this ad read for my good friend Joshua McCardle, Senior, Junior the third. Dude, Josh is the man. Yeah, Red Bull. I mean, Code Red. Josh is he's just good, man. He's good at what he does. He's good at everything. The conversation is phenomenal. We've talked about this 1,000 times. He just walked right in front of my camera.
I thought about not, but you put it so good I come close to the couch that I couldn't.
I mean, you could have ducked a little bit. Good job. All right, Josh. Man, Josh is good at what he does. He's the best barber in the Southeast, probably the country. The conversation is incredible. The outpouring of knowledge that you're going to get or share is something, and just the overall atmosphere, man. You can't get a better haircut experience. We have, I don't know, probably 15 sitters that now go to him, and they will all tell you that he's as good as it gets. So give him a text right now. 386-247-1430 is the number for Josh McCardle. Text him and make sure you get the schedule and get on it. 386-247-1430. Make it happen, Captain. No, I pushed the wrong button. It's this one.
I'm back.
Sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. So where do you want to go now? There's still a lot in the notes.
We've got to hit Bill Belichick real quick.
We can do that.
I don't know if we need to spend a whole lot of time on this.
I don't.
Chris, do you think it will be successful having Bill Belichick the coach of the Tar Heels? Success meaning they make the playoffs in the next
No.
3-4 years.
No.
I think it's going to be a disaster. Actually.
I think it's going to be – I think the NIL era helps him a little bit, and the revenue share that's coming July 1st, where they actually have like salary caps plus what your collectives do, I think that helps him be more structured like a professional program. I still don't know how, like Travis just said, how does he recruit, man? But if it's an NIL thing and it's contract based and it's very much so transactional and it feels a lot more like the NFL and they're able to structure it and work it properly because they know what that looks like, maybe they can have success. I don't think they make the playoffs, but they are in the ACC, and I just don't think that's not a very strong league. You know what I mean? I hate to be that way to my.
I don't think he's going to be like hitting the streets recruiting kids. I think he's just going to rely on name value.
Ooh, that's tough. I don't know how that
goes
works.
a long way.
Sherm said, I think he would do well. Have you seen his girlfriend? He recruits well, according to Matthew Mahoney.
You're right. The only problem is those guys got different gender, man. So
I think enough people will want to play for that program. I think North Carolina is an interesting spot because I think it's still a good program with the potential to be excellent. It's just not there yet. And I don't know. I think it so much hinges on who he brings in as his staff.
yeah,
Like his OC, I assume his son's his DC.
Is his son a clown, by the way?
yeah, very much so.
He tries so hard to be like Bill.
Yeah.
I think I almost said that's his DNA, but it's actually his DNA.
Right.
I think he's genuine. I think that's who he.
I don't know.
I don't
man.
think it's facade. I don't think it's for show. I just
No?
think he's a weird. I think he's strange.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I could be wrong.
Tom, Julian, and Gronk said, and they did on one of the Sunday morning shows, it's going to be bad for college kids. Yeah. Yak said it'll recruit itself. And I think part of it, I just don't know that it will anymore. 10 years ago, 5 years ago, I think that this was closer to that being true. Yeah. I don't know that it is anymore. I don't think kids care about playing for Bill Belichick anymore. I don't think he can tell, because he went on Pat McAfee and talked about how it's a direct pipeline to the NFL. He's got so many connections in the NFL. Everybody does.
Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, you don't have an advantage there.
No, there is no advantage. And so,
like, the guys that he's going to want to get have the same opportunities at Alabama, at Ohio State, at Florida State, at LSU. You know what I mean?
Florida.
At Georgia.
Florida,
The guys that he's going to want to get.
Put my school in there, dang it.
At Florida.
Thank you.
But they've got all these opportunities that can get him to the NFL. What do we? I feel like he's living in La La Land.
I agree. I think they reached like crazy. They hired old Mac Brown, didn't work well. They hired
They literally just hired the exact same guy basically, Mac Brown.
At least Mac Brown did in college.
Yes.
Bill's never
Old,
done it.
infamous kind of guy. You know?
But pros that are making real money don't like playing for Bill Belichick. I don't care what they say. The Patriot way, like there's 8 or 9 on that roster that really love it, and the rest
I
of
don't
them
know,
are
man.
like, "Man, I hate
If you
that
hear a
guy."
lot of those guys talk about it, like even Ocho Cinco, who didn't play there long, was like, he loved every second of it. Like he was like, it was.
But those guys are different. Those are pros. They know the grind. They know the work. They know what's expected. They know, like those are your Joey. Those are your pros. Pros. You don't know that guy is going to be talking to 17, 18-year-old kids.
Right.
How the heck do
That's
those
why I said-
guys know
Right.
how to be a pro? Like, and maybe he'll soften up a little bit.
Yeah.
And he'll have to give them some leeway.
He's been
because-
better. Like he's been better as a personality on TV. Like when he's with the Manning cast.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he talks and he makes jokes. Like he's not horribly like blah.
Yeah.
I just don't know that I don't know that his style of football translates to
It doesn't.
North Carolina and college kids in general. I just
It
don't.
stopped working in the National Football League after Tom Brady left.
Bingo.
Were you about to say the same thing?
No, you nailed it.
Oh, sorry.
How much of his success was because of Tom Brady, the best to ever play quarterback? The most important position in the entire football.
I think it
field.
was a good marriage for both of them.
I think that was 70% Tom, 30%.
What does Bill Belichick coach? Offense or defense?
Defense,
Yeah.
and he lets the offensive guys run offense.
Yeah.
So I think it was. I
Well,
think it was a good marriage.
they were good. They were good defensively, but
Yeah, I do. I think it was a good marriage. I just don't know that. It's an interesting hire, like kind of like the Dillingham thing. It's an interesting hire. I don't know that it's the right hire. I would personally, if I'm North Carolina, I think Blazes who said it a minute ago. Maybe it wasn't.
I don't see it.
Whoever it was, I can't remember who it was, but they said that if North Carolina would be like go all in. Oh, Kenny, UNC could be a powerhouse if they would ever go all in on football, but they want to stay a basketball school.
He's right.
Like if they truly ever went all in, bro, they could be freaking good.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Matt Mahoney says it right here, and then I'm going to go read some Florida State comments because I asked those guys that commented, and
Yeah.
then I didn't read their comment. He says, does a 17-year-old remember the 2019 Super Bowl, 17-15? No, they don't, because I'm going to tell you, newsflash, they don't watch football
Nope.
at all.
I know.
At their current age, they don't. You know this.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm sure maybe our chat knows this, but if you don't know this, chat, I promise you, high school kids do not watch football.
Right.
They're on their phones, they're on their game, they're with their girlfriends, they're out doing this or that. They don't sit in front of the TV and watch
Rare.
the Saturday slate like we did.
Rare.
It's very rare.
Very.
It's very rare that you have a kid do it. It's very rare that you have a kid do it more than once.
I was gonna say consistently. Like
Ben, your son is a junkie though. Like he loves football. He's like
he does, but he doesn't watch it.
I've been here. I know.
Yeah, like Sundays he doesn't watch NFL at all.
No, he'll watch a little bit of college football.
He'll watch the Gators. He'll watch
And
if
he'll
like,
pop in and out. Like,
yeah, and if he's not doing anything, he'll watch.
Yeah.
Like he'll stay out here and watch football with me for hours if he's doing nothing else.
But
But if something better comes along,
your kid is kind of an outlier. They'll watch the reels and the highlights on social media,
Yeah.
TikTok, Instagram. They'll do that. They don't sit down and watch a game.
yeah,
I promise.
yeah. Travis said it too. Carson Beck said he doesn't watch it. I don't know if y'all saw that interview.
Yeah, I didn't. It's
And then
sickening.
he
tried to backtrack.
He
It was too
really tried hard to backtrack. I don't want to overanalyze everything because I can't enjoy the game that way.
Yep.
Nope, buddy, you just don't watch the game, and it shows.
Yeah. So
It shows.
So, like, their parents may be like, hey, Bill Belichick's an awesome coach. You should go there. But, like, the kid itself is like, oh, my God, I've got to go play for Bill Belichick. No,
Right.
they'll go play for Brian Hartline. Because you know what Brian Hartline does? He puts receivers in the NFL, and everyone knows it.
Yep.
Like, in every
The pipeline thing was such a weird comment. I'm like, dude, are you this out of touch?
yeah, he
That
plays
you
he
think
plays the
you'll
video.
be
He plays
the
the video.
pipeline?
Plays the video game. Pipeline. Not pipeline in the league, bro.
It's
Come on.
so
sit down.
strange to me. I think it's going to be
it's
an
weird.
utter fail.
Yeah, I don't. I'm going to read the comments from my Florida State guys.
Yeah.
Former UNC coach Mac Brown, 73. Bill, 72. Yeah. You think there was a disconnect there with 20-year-olds? Well, I guess Bill's doing this thing. Maxwell said he's definitely excited. He even said ring season. Kui said excited, loves the people that he gets to work with. Like Maxwell, Kui's so professional.
So professional.
So no matter what, I win. You guys need to come down to the facility when it gets finished. in the
Yep. Say
fall.
less, fam.
Yeah, no, I'm there. Maxwell had a nice care package for me last time, so I kind of expect that.
I need to know. I need one of those.
You don't wear that.
I would.
You would not.
If my son went there, I dang sure would.
What the hell are we talking about?
Get him a Scully, baby.
I wish.
Do you know who just got a decent care package?
Who?
Juan Soto.
That's a beautiful segue.
Is that what's next right now?
I think so.
Oh my God, yes, it is. And we have a fast food thing that everyone needs to stay tuned for.
I don't know if we're gonna get to that. We're already at
An hour and
5.
Yeah, an hour and 5. Do you think people would go to Prime or Bill? Hunter
Prime.
shoot
Prime.
Prime without question.
Without even the.
I don't have to hesitate to say
And he
that.
has the yeah.
I think they'd go.
I need these allegations to ease off on the chat, cousin.
All right, Juan Soto. Juan Soto, 765 million, 15 years.
15 years, 765 million.
It seems crazy.
Baseball pays, man.
He also got a $60 million signing bonus, right?
I think it was more. I thought it was 75.
It was 75.
That's never happened, right? There's no such thing as signing
I think it was
bonuses.
75, right? Yeah. Also,
Is that like a normal thing?
You know what's a
People don't really do that, right? Signing bonus?
I read about this. He also got a suite at MetLife Stadium. It's MetLife, isn't it? No, it's City.
Cityfield.
City. What's MetLife? That's
the
football.
Giants.
Yeah, it's football.
Yeah.
New York. Yeah. Anyways, he got a suite there, and I read that the New York Yankees do, I think it's $20,000 for one of those per game. Mm-hmm. So if you times that by 91, that's another $2 million
Yankees or the
a
Mets?
year. The Yankees do that, but I'm just assuming that the Mets are somewhere
Somewhere in that range, yeah.
But that's like an extra $2 million that he gets for absolutely no reason. But if you do $2 million times 15 years, that's an extra $30 million on his contract, basically, for seats for his parents to watch him play.
Oh my God. Here's the only thing I have. So after LeBron's contract ends, this current contract, after it ends, the combined earnings of LeBron James and Tom Brady is $741 million in their career. The two best, maybe not LeBron, but for argument's sake, in their sport, the two best players of all time in their sport are making less than Juan Soto is in this
Do you remember
contract.
when people thought baseball was dead? And that, I know, people don't care about baseball anymore. They care a lot, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I handed my
Who
kid,
does though?
I handed my kid a baseball
Enough.
bat today when I saw that.
Enough people that they can justify 765. I don't
Never.
Okay, so
No.
Shohei.
let me just provide like a little bit of context to this. I'm a Red Sox fan. The Red Sox were deep on Juan Soto, one of 3 teams he was going to. It was either the Mets, the Yankees, or the Red Sox. Toronto was in it, but not really. The Red Sox offered $700 million for 15 years. That's not.
And the Yankees offered 760.
Listen to me. Listen, he's not worth that.
I'm aware.
The amount of players that you can get with $700 million, you can easily go out and get the 2 best starting pitchers in baseball and a really good bat. And those are 3 players that are going to make an impact.
I don't understand why Soto got so much.
I don't either.
I don't understand the biggest contract in history for a guy that's like a 280 hitter. He doesn't play good defense and he doesn't run the bases well.
Bad at defense, not good at running the bases,
Right.
and he's a good hitter.
Sure.
He's a good hitter.
You said good. You didn't say
Yeah.
an exceptional hitter. You didn't say an elite hitter. You didn't say the best hitter that you've ever seen.
Yeah, the best of all
No,
time.
I mean he's not significantly better than he's not
better than-
twice as good as like Rafael Devers that got like 300.
He's not as good as Aaron Judge.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's not as good of just a hitter, and he's not as good as Shohei Ohtani.
No.
And Ohtani's going to pitch every 5th game, and
Yeah, but Ohtani makes almost twice as much per year. Not twice as much per year, but he makes a lot.
Ohtani makes $2 million per year.
You know what I mean. If you just took like his number of years, I think it was like 10,
I think it was 10.
770 a year. I think Soto's getting 40 or 50, 50, like 50. He's not worth that. I think the Mets will really, really regret this. But they may win a championship. But if they win 3 championships over the next 15 years, it'll be worth it.
I agree. Anthony said, I will never understand how baseball makes money. I agree. Matt Mahoney said, Soto is worth it. It's not smart money for the Mets. They had a good offense last year. They struggled the most on defense and starting pitching. I don't know that this move puts the Mets in the World Series. Hunter Shoop, I agree with this. I think Saudi Arabia secretly owns the MLB or these teams. Has to. Only logical explanation.
Saudi money
It's
for
like the Live
sure.
Tour money.
It's 100% Live Tour money. I don't care what anybody says.
Travis is right.
Also, we talking about the team that still pays Bobby Bonilla every year, every single year. He gets $1.2 million on July 1st.
No, I don't care about that at all.
Did y'all see where?
That was a bad deal for Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah, a little side note here. Shohei, he made the bulk of his money is in the back end of his contract.
Oh no, like all of it is.
Who? Shohei?
Yeah,
It's literally all of it.
All of it.
so he doesn't have to pay state taxes in California.
Yes.
He's gonna move.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. No one wants
That
to
and
live
the
in that.
Dodgers don't have to count it towards luxury tax.
I gotcha.
It's cheating, in my opinion.
It's
But
100%
it'll never get
cheating.
changed. It'll never get changed.
I love it.
Yeah, I'll also say this: no one was more upset or screwed than the Yankees by this. The Yankees went to the World Series, got handled pretty easily, and now they have to replace Juan Soto just to get back there,
To the
and then
rival.
they have to get even better to win it. That's a tough position to be in.
Hate it for him.
Yeah.
Oh, you hate to see it.
All right, two things, and then we're done. There's a which one are you picking question, and then there's a fast food bracket.
Stay for the fast food bracket. We're going all the way through it to the championship round.
100%
We're
we
gonna
are.
have to
And we're-
fly
and we're-
through it.
yeah,
We
we're
absolutely
taking,
An hour and 10.
we're
All right,
taking,
Chris,
we're taking
here-
votes and all.
Yeah, here's the options.
Oh.
Which are you picking? A layup for 20,000,
Oh, this.
Yeah.
a three-pointer for 500,000, or a half-court shot for $1 billion?
All right, before we answer, chat, what is Joey picking? What am I picking? And what is Tyler picking? One more time, Joey. The layup
Yeah.
is 20K.
The layup is 20K. The three-pointer is 500K. The half-court shot is for $1 billion.
I want to know all the answers. Like, what is Joey going to do? What am I going to do? What is Tyler going to do? In your comment, please. If you're on the podcast version, I don't know. I don't know what to, you just don't get to have as much fun.
Is there a podcast version right now?
Not right now.
Oh, okay. Well, forget them.
Tyler.
One shot only, no practice.
One shot only, no practice.
Travis, you
This
don't
is
know
so
me.
easy. This is so easy.
This is easy. This is so easy for me.
This is the easiest thing I've ever thought.
Why does people? Am I the crazy one?
I don't know what's going on right now. They don't
I
know
am
you.
dumbfounded. I
This is
love it.
insane. This is insane. I love it, but you're all wrong.
Blaze said layup all the way around. Let me go see what everybody else said.
No,
There's a couple
that's
other
all
ones.
of them right there.
Anthony Newton is picking a layup.
Yes.
He's a smart man.
Anthony is picking
he
a
knows
layup.
20 grand goes a long way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Chris half court. Travis said Joey a three. Tyler a layup.
Cooey said Tyler layup, Chris half court, Joey 3.
Mahoney just said layup. I think he's talking about himself.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So I'll give my answer because let's move on to the fast food thing, which is
Yeah.
exciting.
I can't wait for the fast food thing.
I'm a layup.
I want
need
20K.
I need 20 bands. Like what
Yeah,
do you
give
mean?
them to me. It's free.
You've never seen a baller like you'll see me with $20,000. What? But don't let me leave Lake City. Don't let me with 20K. Oh my God. I'll just leave with 1,000. You'll never know.
Me and Chris knew immediately what Joey was doing. Joey's.
What am I doing?
You're taking a half court.
Yeah,
shot
half
for
court
$1 billion.
bomb for $1 billion.
I'm not even thinking about it. I mean, it's not even a thought. You said a 3 for 500K. The
That's
layup's not
the
even.
one-
The layup can go away. 20,000 doesn't do. I mean, it does a lot for me. Okay, let me not say that. It does a lot for me. A
I
lot.
bet Lindsay's like, man, I'd love to have
Yeah.
20,000.
Why
But
are
it-
we
but a
doing the
bill-
podcast if you don't care about 20K?
I love 20K. If somebody wants to give me 20K right now, I will
hell's
take it
going on?
without question.
Tyler's not a half court guy, Anthony.
No,
Yeah,
Tyler
Tyler
is
is the most conservative here.
100%
I'm
that.
taking a layup.
I'm shooting
And
a
I
half
didn't
court
even
shot for $1 billion. One, because I shoot whenever I play basketball. Like I probably shoot 15 half court shots a day. Like
How many do you make?
Probably 2 or 3.
It's not a great percent.
It's not a great percentage.
I don't know. If I knew if it was 2 of 15, that may change. If I knew that was my percentage chance, I'd probably shoot from half court. But I know that's not my percentage.
I mean, like I shoot jump shots from half court. Like,
That's 1 out of 7, Chris.
Yeah.
A 1 out of 7 chance of being a billionaire.
Yeah.
I would do that.
I'm telling you,
If that
like
was
the
my
deeper I get, the better I feel.
I'm not good.
So-
That's not my thing.
For me, like yes, a layup for 20K is easy, but so for me the options would be a 3-point shot or a half court shot because those are life changing monies.
Hunter Shoup said, and this is why I could not disagree more. I would take half court. If you miss, you don't lose. I missed.
You lose $20K.
I lose $20K. I'm making a
lose
layup.
$20K.
You know how many diapers I can buy with $20K?
Just enough to get through about 4 years.
Maybe.
Mahoney said so much code red with 20K.
Yeah. Look at Matt. He also said Joey is going to need to borrow some money when his broke ass misses the half court shot. No doubt. I'm be sitting there with $20K. You're looking at you going, huh.
Man, I'm gonna have my hand
Yeah.
just like this.
Hey,
Chris.
Matt, I'll tell him, I'll say, hey, man, $100, do or die.
I'll take you to
You
Moe's.
get one more shot at it. If you miss it, I need 100. I'll be $20,100 richer.
Because you know I'm taking it.
Yeah, you want to do it?
But seriously, if I knew I had a 1 in 7 shot, I would do that.
Without warming up, it's probably tough, but
Yeah, that's tough.
All right.
we'll make a video of it.
Food graphic.
We'll do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, I got
Let's go to the let's go to the gym one afternoon, one evening. We'll make a video.
We got to figure out how to make that work.
Blaze said you clearly aren't 5'6" either, Joey. Sherm said I'm shooting a 3.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sherm will make that thing, too.
Sherm can shoot.
No, yeah, he's a shooter.
All right, let's start in the top left corner here. Chick-fil-A, Whataburger.
Oh my God, this is grossly misseeded, by the way.
Yeah, Whataburger's
Whataburger
not
should be
16 at all.
No, it is way
Not
better
when
than that.
KFC's sitting at 9. What
right.
are we doing?
We're blowing through it, though. I'm going,
Chick-fil-A.
wait, what? There's so much bracket. Where's the rest of
I
the
gotta scroll down. I just scrolled down.
Oh, Jesus, this is going to take a minute.
No, it ain't. Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Yep.
Done.
Chipotle or KFC?
KFC.
Where's the comments? Trav says Whataburger.
That's a mistake. Chipotle or KFC, Chris?
KFC.
Hunter said, wait, Chick-fil-A and Whataburger need to be in the finals. 100% agree.
We're going to have to slow down a little bit so that
Yeah.
they can get their comments in.
Easy Chick-fil-A. Yep. All right.
It's Chick-fil-A, right?
It's
Yep.
Chick-fil-A. I like one thing from Chipotle, but I like a lot of things from KFC. But
It's KFC for me.
KFC.
Dude, the famous bowl at KFC is so strong.
Oh, my God.
You ever
This
had
isn't
Famous
even a
Bowl?
question.
Have you ever had
Chipotle
Famous
is
Bowl?
absolute
They
crap.
have fingers in
It's
their
not that
food,
bad.
too.
It's not that bad. Whoa, let's
Chipotle
go.
is doo-doo.
You don't
Go
need-
to Moe's. You're welcome in advance.
Wait, we're not on Culver's yet. We're not on Culver's yet.
We're just moving down the list. They're going
No,
down.
Matt already said Culver's.
He's on it. He's ready.
Culver's or Jersey Mike's? Culver's. Not
Oh
remotely
my God!
close.
Culver's.
Yeah, easy.
Not
That
Culver's.
fire
Culver's.
Jersey Mike's. They're not even from
Ooh,
Jersey.
Five Guys or Taco Bell?
Did I just
Guys.
win the 20K or not? If I just won the 20K, then I'm Five Guys. But if I did
That's
not
tough.
win that 20K, I got to go to Taco Bell.
It's
I
five.
think we're going Taco Bell.
Let's spend a little time here because you guys are both on Taco Bell. I'm on Five Guys here.
It's tough.
Here's
I'm Five Guys type of guy. I'm not looking at no price tag right now. We're not doing.
so we're not doing price is not a
No,
thing.
because that
The
is
food.
a thing. Like I can go to Taco Bell and get
It-
full for like $5
it says-
right now.
No, you
in an
cannot.
inflated
Not-
2024
no, you
Joe
can't.
Biden
It says
economy.
National Fast Food Day bracket. What food do I want to eat? It doesn't say you have to pay for it.
Well, if it's food I want to eat, I want to say I don't very rarely want to eat Taco Bell. I do like Taco
I'm
Bell.
about to say
Nah,
you're-
Five Guys. It's Five Guys. If price isn't an option, it's Five Guys.
It's Five Guys.
Five Guys fries
my
are
heart
the
hurt
most
that-
elite of the elite.
All right, so right now you guys are on both Five Guys.
Yeah, we're all Five Guys.
What is Jersey Mike's doing on this list? That is
They don't.
They don't belong.
McDonald's or Panda?
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
No, you know. I mean, Panda's orange
I like
chicken
it.
isn't
Dude, you don't get to
orange
tell me
chicken.
what fast food I like better.
I like Panda. I'm with you. I have no problem with Panda. but the
bro,
nostalgia.
wait a
trying to say-
freaking minute. I'll go get a 10-piece nugget right now.
Yeah,
Are you
with
serious?
a big
Hey.
behind sweet tea.
My
Can I
God.
tell
Bro,
y'all
sweet
something?
tea puts this over the top.
But I
This
do
is-
like Panda.
I like
to
Panda
me,
too.
To me, it's like the Coke machine. The Coke machine at McDonald's is special. So special. I will also say
I agree with
that
Travis. McDonald's suck, but they're still the pick.
McDonald's
same.
barbecue sauce, and this is going to come up in just a second. McDonald's barbecue sauce, very good. All right, Wendy's, Burger King. This one's tough.
Wendy's.
Mahoney said cheesy fiesta potato is better than anything at Five Guys. No, sir. No.
That's a lie.
No.
Cheesy
no.
Fiesta potatoes.
Travis on Burger King. I'm on Wendy's. Where are you boys at?
Oh, this is so close.
If Burger King had the chicken, they could go all the way. They could truly go all the way.
Listen, for me, like the two things I get at Wendy's and Burger King are the Baconator and then the Bacon King.
The Bacon King.
Man,
They're the exact same thing.
I like the spicy chicken sandwich that had cheese.
I'm okay with that too. At both places
Wendy's?
though.
At Wendy's?
Yeah.
What puts Wendy's over the top for me is I can get the Baconator fries. So Wendy's.
I think it's Wendy's for me too. Also, very good barbecue sauce.
All right, so hang on. Who's the winner here? Because
Can I make a suggestion? The winner is Wendy's.
no. I'm looking at Burger King.
No, it's not Burger.
Wendy's,
We're
Burger
gonna
King.
override
it's
that.
for us. I think where are you on?
I'm on Wendy's.
Yeah. So for front porch sitting, it's Wendy's. For this chat, it's definitely Burger King.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to say Wendy's has Frosties. Like, did we forget about
Hunter
the
Shoop
Frosties?
says Cooey knows ball Burger King chicken sandwich is fire.
The
Hunter-
chicken, if they still had the chicken, I promise Burger King would go all the way.
For the sake of this argument, for the
That was
sake
the
of this
best fast
this
food
thing,
sandwich ever.
what is it?
The Chiking was the best sandwich.
Oh yeah.
on this list.
I actually don't hate that.
I have the most unpopular opinion right now.
So for us, in the South, can we replace In-N-Out with Zaxby's?
Oh,
Because
Let's
that's
do
where
that.
we are.
Let's do that. I think that's fair.
Because we don't have
Zaxby's
In-N-Out.
It's not In-N-Out though. You ever ate In-N-Out?
Yes.
No, I've never ate it.
It's super overrated. I'm sorry.
I don't love it either. That's why I wanted to throw it out.
I
And
say we
it's
do Zaxby's.
and it's not
I like
and it's not
Zaxby's.
here. We don't get it.
I
We get
co-sign.
Zaxby's.
I co-sign.
Can we make In-N-Out Zaxby's instead?
No, because I love Popeyes beating In-N-Out.
I do too.
Can we make Popeyes Subway? Like, nobody eats Subway anymore, right?
No, Subway is still fire.
You're crazy. I
Dude,
got
Subway
something
is so
from the
good.
other day at $14.
Yeah,
it
you
is
got it.
super
So
expensive.
let me
Well, I
help
guess
you.
we're not paying anymore, but it was
No.
trash food though.
But let me help you with this. If you go to the app and you order on the app, and then you type in Florida $7.99 or something like FL $7.99, you get a footlong sub for $7.99. You're welcome.
What?
Type in the coupon
I heard
code.
you. I heard you. You want to say it again?
The
but
sub
what
is
heck?
$7.99.
It's insane.
Are we swapping
Instead
out
of
In-N-Out
15.
for Zaxby's or not?
Yes, I vote yes.
I vote yes.
All right, well then it's settled.
All right.
Zaxby's, easy.
Yeah, you got to go
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's there.
In-N-Out is overrated. That we had that thing in California. It sucked. And Kelsey threw up in the bathroom. True. That's a true
Double
story.
cheese
Subway
animal
or
style.
Domino's?
That's a true story.
Subway or Domino's? I'm going Domino's.
Yeah. Oh
Domino's.
my God. You can put anything in
Domino's.
Subway, and I'm going Domino's.
I'm going Domino's.
Subway
I just
sucks.
want to say something, just quickly. How is Domino's the only pizza chain on this list? How did you choose Domino's of all the pizza chains? You didn't choose
Oh,
Pizza Hut.
Hunter
You
Shoop
didn't
said.
choose Papa John's.
Hunter Shoop said you replace Subway with Publix. Publix. It's not. That's not fast food though.
Oh wow.
But Publix is way better food though.
Yeah, Publix is good food.
Publix bread is the absolute worst in mankind's history, but
All right, we're going
Yeah, I
back.
just get chicken wings
We're
from
going
there.
back to the Northwest section here. Chick-fil-A versus KFC. Chick-fil-A.
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 Can we just pencil in Chick-fil-A to the finals, or should we wait and not
We have
do
to
that?
wait.
wait.
We have
Okay.
to wait. All right, where they at? We need to, y'all tell us. Chick-fil-A or KFC? We need to know.
Culver's.
Culver's Five Guys.
Five Guys.
It's Five Guys.
It's Culver's.
Five Guys.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let
Yep.
me just try to convince you for a second.
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
I just want to present.
Fries.
I agree.
You're not in charge. Yeah, you're not in charge of my palate.
I'm just trying to present a case here. I can present a case.
Yeah, you can, because everyone's Culver's is really running away with this thing. You guys are
Culver's
crazy.
has really good extras on top of good burgers. Like to me,
I like Culver's.
The Five Guys burgers aren't like so supremely better that I discount the cheese curds, that I discount the ice cream that is
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm with you on all this, but here's what happens. See, the Cajun fries.
Terrence just said it. Cheese curds. Yeah, the Cajun fries. What are we talking about?
Cajun fries.
And
hurts.
smash burgers too.
Cajun fries.
You know what
Make it
bothers
the
me
grilled
about this?
cheese smash burgers, and it's a night termite
I
night.
love Five Guys, but it's just so expensive
You
that
do,
it's like
huh?
I have a hard time moving it forward because I don't eat it because it's grossly overly.
It's
priced.
overpriced for sure.
I agree with what you're saying. Do y'all know what sub in a tub at Publix?
No, but I'm gonna.
You know
order
about
it.
sub in a tub in Publix? No, I don't. I need
I'm
you
gonna
to tell me
order it
about
next time. What's
sub in a
freaking
tub. Yeah. All right. So two out of three wins. The chat says Culver's, but I don't care what they say. 2 out of 3
All
wins.
right,
Five Guys.
McDonald's versus Wendy's. This is a terrible side of the bracket.
It is. It
God,
really
dude.
is. It's bad.
It's Wendy's.
Nah.
Do you prefer McDonald's?
No,
over
I
Wendy's?
no.
No,
because
it's
I don't-
Wendy's.
No, it's
Yeah.
Wendy's. I
It's
don't go to
Wendy's.
McDonald's.
Okay. All right. Thank God. Didn't want to think we were crazy. Zaxby's or
Zaxby's.
Domino's? Zaxby's. Is this going to come down to Zaxby's?
Wait, we're already there.
Is
Zaxby's
it
Domino's.
going to come down to Zaxby's? and
Oh, it's
Chick-fil-A?
Zaxby's Domino's. It's easily Zaxby's.
This is going to come down to Zaxby's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys.
I'm actually. You know what?
It's Chick-fil-A for me.
You know what,
It's Chick-fil-A for me.
bro?
Not
Those
so
fives. Those
Newton-
fries. Those
Anthony
fries.
Newton said
The
Publix
mac and
is so bad.
cheese at Chick-fil-A is so good.
I can't get there. All right, what are we picking right now?
Chick-fil-A, Five Guys.
Oh my god.
It's Chick-fil-A for me. It's close though.
All right, so the portion at Chick-fil-A are kind of skimpy.
Yeah, but so is like the
You
dollar-
must never order fries from Five Guys.
Bro, go order a large
Bro,
Cajun
but-
fry,
Yeah,
and
but
you.
those,
They give you 4 bags
no,
of
but
fries.
You pay $13 for those.
We're not talking about price.
Price is not a thing. I just
Chick-fil-A-
want $1 billion on a shot from half court. I'm
Bro,
good.
Chick-fil-A is not cheap.
No, it's not cheap. It's
And if I don't get hungry, I don't
the
get
food is
full.
skimpy. The food is skimpy.
If I get one meal, right?
not
Like if
full.
I get one meal at
I'm not
Chick-fil-A,
full.
I'm
and
not
that's
full.
and that's a me problem. That's a me
No,
problem.
yeah, that is
that's
not a
on
Chick-fil-A.
me.
That's not
No,
a Chick-fil-A
no,
problem.
no,
no.
it is a Chick-fil-A problem. Their chicken nuggets used to be way bigger. It's garbage.
I don't
It is-
get the
it
chicken
is
nuggets. I don't
my
know.
fault that I get a value meal at a restaurant like Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, I need
I
the
need
four.
about two
I
of
need a
those.
4-piece nugget with that too, or the 4-piece tender.
Dude, Five Guys is running away with this in the
Yeah, I think
chat.
it's Five
I'm also Five
okay with
Guys.
Five
I'm
Guys.
Five Guys. Yeah.
Let's go.
I think
Five
Five Guys
Guys.
is a great burger, great fries. I love the entire experience.
Five Guys to the
Except for
finals.
All right,
Yeah, except for
Chick-fil-A versus Wendy's, or not? I'm sorry, Zaxby's versus Wendy's.
Zaxby's easy. That's a cheat. That's cheat
Blaze,
code.
Blaze said Chick-fil-A just trying to stay on the good side with the Lord and not disrespecting his chicken.
That is Jesus chicken though.
Okay, Five Guys versus Zaxby's. This is so.
So
good.
wait, we didn't even pick Zaxby's and Wendy's, did we? We just
Yeah, we
just breezed through that while I was
Well,
reading the comment.
everyone knows it's Zaxby's over Wendy's. My God, if
If
someone
you say
puts
Wendy's,
Wendy's,
you're banned
Travis
for life.
Smith, and that makes sense. That guy is green
I don't
sludge
think
pumping
like
through
I
his
don't
veins.
think this is just like a walkover. Wendy's is one of my favorite places on earth.
Huh?
The Frosty,
Yeah, the Frosty is very good.
it's elite.
Bro, do you
It
not
is.
remember the Mr. Beast box?
Yeah,
that's-
it was a chicken finger box with a.
Don't.
They don't have
denigrate.
marinara anymore for the
That's so true.
fried cheese bites
True.
It came with fried cheese bites and 2 pieces of bread. What do you
I'm
Two
aware.
pieces of bread
and a piece
four-
of chocolate that I
And
didn't care about.
The chocolate's pretty good. though.
Chocolate
I don't
chip.
know. I never ate it, not once, because I was so full.
Yeah.
That's
See?
the truth.
See?
Dude, I could feed
See?
like my whole family on 2 of those.
Okay. Well, we can't. We can't.
No.
No. Martinez house.
No, Joey can't either.
You have to.
Food for food. Here's my thing. I can get
right, I'm
like
in.
when I go
Zaxby's.
to Zaxby's. When I go to Zaxby's, I have to decide what I want. Like, do I want wings or do I want chicken, or do I want the buffalo kick and chicken sandwich?
What kind of wings are you getting? They're chicken wings.
Yeah,
You said wings are chicken.
He,
They're
he's
both
saying,
chicken.
I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah, he
like,
meant
like
yeah.
wings
Chicken
or like
strips?
chicken strips. Sorry,
Oh,
sorry,
I'm sorry, bro.
Sorry,
You getting- what kind of wings you eating, bro?
turkey wings over there. You getting
Those things are huge.
wings, chicken strips. I can get the little slider things. What are they called?
I
Those
don't
things
know.
are delicious.
My order is so simple: four finger plate, extra fries, no slaw.
I get
well,
so
I
much
get
different
5
stuff.
because I'm fatter than you.
So you
But
guys don't
Well,
ever
but if
change
you
up
add,
what
if you
get
get if you
no,
order
I get
four-
the the loaded fries sometimes too, and
you
sometimes
don't
I get
change
my
up what you
fingers
get ever?
dipped.
no, never.
Really?
If I get 4, sometimes they'll give me 5.
I'll get a bonus
bonus.
wings and things every now and then.
No,
I'll get
no.
chicken.
No, I'm like so staunch in what I get from there.
That is crazy.
Never.
All right, so
change.
this is Zaxby's versus
For
which
me.
we made up, by the way.
Yeah,
It's the
what
made up
the hell?
Zaxby's versus
Zaxby's is the winner. They need.
versus Five Guys.
I think it's Zaxby's for me. Final vote, Zaxby's.
Yeah, final vote Zaxby's.
Not even on the list. That's so special.
Shane Barber, I'm 100% okay if I never had Zaxby's again. Who hurt you?
What is everybody okay?
What happened?
Matt Mahoney, yes, Tyler. Zaxby's menu, so many options. Also,
Travis
my
Smith.
boss owns a couple Zaxby's. Shout
Oh.
out, Gordy.
The wings they don't sauce hardly anymore either. It's all garbage now. Travis Smith, Five Guys. Yeah.
Newton.
Yeah,
finger plate, no slaw,
Yeah,
extra
that's
fries.
that's the,
Finger
that's
plate,
the,
no slaw, double
that's
fries
the
is
order.
classic.
That's the order. There's
Yeah.
no doubt. And how what number
Blaze.
wings you get?
Blaze. Come on, you're still eating wings in 2025.
Whoa. He's saying eats like boneless wings over traditional.
Blaze. Come, man, you need to
At
come over.
Zaxby's, I prefer
No.
boneless. You get more meat on those. At
Okay,
Zaxby's.
maybe.
I don't ever order.
I'm not.
that.
I will never order wings at Zaxby's.
It's
Never.
chicken finger plate.
Really?
Never.
Oh, they're not bad.
Travis.
I'm sure they're not bad. If I have to say they're not bad, it's not something I want. From
What about
McDonald's.
an honorable mention? Hunt's Brothers Pizza. Travis Smith.
when you're in a bind?
They got the wing and Newton. No, watch Newton, the chef. Watch what he says about Hunt's
Yeah, wings and
Brothers
things
wings.
is solid on her. 100%.
I've never had it.
Zaxby's has the freestyle machine too, Matt.
What is that? Hey, somebody tell me what the little sandwiches are at Zaxby's. They're good.
Nibblers.
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 Fun fact: you can add 2 of those onto your meal for $4. So if you ever like my kids, I'll get stuff.
So
for
I can
myself
add 2 nibblers onto my 4-finger plate.
for $4.
That's sick.
Yeah,
I don't need to eat anymore.
the nibblers are really good too.
I don't feel like that's a good deal.
Travis.
You don't feel like that's a good deal?
No.
No, I heard him. I heard him say that. That's what. Look, I told you Newton plays with them. They're good. Huh? The wings.
I like.
Let
Hunt's
him. Hey,
Brothers.
Newton. Let the wings sit up there a little bit. 12.
Every morning.
That's 2 boxes, bro. That boy's eating chicken wings from the gas station for breakfast. That's insane. Your stomach is cast iron. What in the world?
That is incredible.
The grease sits on the things heavy too. They're good though.
Wow.
Hey, listen.
Man, that was fun.
I'll hate it till you try it.
That was a good time. I'm really disappointed that Culver's got knocked out.
Hey,
Culver's is so good.
Trav's floorboard. You know how like there's like WeatherTech mats
Right.
in like you can line.
Yeah.
Trav's in his Jeep. His floorboard is WeatherTech, but it's Hunt's Brothers pizza boxes. It protects the carpet. It's just pizza boxes.
Ooh, boy. Matt said, I think there's only one way to settle this.
I mean,
Duck race.
Okay, Tyler said
Tyler-
We're
Tyler
an
said
hour and a
no.
half in. I have to do a school assignment before the night's over. We're getting out of here, folks. Diet Coke cans right now. Publix, Wawa, or Buc-ee's? Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
Stop.
Oh my God, Buc-ee's.
Stop.
Wawa.
No, my God.
Joey
no.
said that just to be
Oh, you're
contrarian.
code
No.
red, man.
No.
Stop, Joey.
What? Why do y'all like Buc-ee's so much?
Because I don't have to wait on anything. Go to a Wawa and order a hoagie. You'll be there 30 minutes, man.
I'm not ordering a hoagie at Wawa.
I
first of
don't
all.
either. I've never.
I'm ordering
I-
a buffalo chicken quesadilla, and it's the best freaking.
And you'll wait 25 minutes.
Dude,
I'm gonna wait
Joey,
4.
Joey doesn't believe this.
No, he doesn't. He
doesn't.
doesn't. You don't even know
listen,
Wawa.
No.
Ask anybody in my family if we go on vacation somewhere where we're stopping. Everybody knows Wawa, and
I love Wawa coffee, but I'm going to Buc-ee's and we're going to thank you,
Yeah,
Shane Barber.
but-
Buc-ee's brisket. They have everything.
Brisket
They
is
literally
so
have everything.
overrated.
Bro, it's a gas station.
You're
It's
insane.
not.
I mean, it basically is.
It's not.
It's not. You're right. But it's
It's
not like it's a restaurant, bro.
It's better than a restaurant, allegedly.
It is better than a restaurant.
It's not.
It's better than like.
Sonny's brisket is way better than.
You
what
don't
they
you don't
do?
think their biscuits like have you ever had their breakfast like sandwich thing?
Yeah, no, it's pretty solid.
It's insane.
Yeah, no, I don't like breakfast.
It's Hardy's times too, honestly. I said what I said.
I don't know, but the
Bro, yes.
is Joey has made Buc-ee's don't carry Mountain Dew. No, I'm not mad that Buc-ee's doesn't carry Mountain Dew. Their brisket does suck though. Thank you. Their brisket is booty.
I had a brisket taco. Do you know they didn't have them things?
You see what Cam said?
What
From
is
coaching with Joey, Wawa clears.
Mahoney says, take your kids to Buc-ee's and try to walk out of there without spending less than $100. We're
Stop
shopping
it
at Quick Trip and everyone gets $5. Oh my god.
But I must not have had the brisket.
Yeah, I need to stop this right now. The brisket's
Yeah.
good. The pork. Is
Their
good. All
burritos, the burritos are fire. Brisket is off. See, I've never had their burritos. Maybe I get.
No, the burrito is
So I've tried their brisket like 3 times because every time I'm like, it can't be this bad always. Like everybody talks about how great their brisket is. It can't be this bad always.
Show me
And
how good
every
you do
time.
brisket, Joey.
Huh?
Show me how good you do brisket. Show me next Wednesday.
No problem. I can't do a brisket on a Wednesday.
Why not?
Well, because I don't have that kind of time.
I don't care. That's gonna be it for tonight's sitters. This has been
Brisket
Tyler
is
Roth,
dry.
along with Joey Edge and Chris Martinez. And we are Front Porch City. Catch you next time, sitters.
Lasers for likes.
That's weird. The mic
Yeah,
is
because
still-
the
Hot
mics are
mics,
still
yeah, they're
hot.
definitely still hot.
Hot
I mean, we're out
mics,
here.
baby.
Why is it there though? Because there's like nothing here. Like it shouldn't be there. Huh. This is like an after show where they can't see us. Oh, we're back. We're back. Order a pound fresh from the back. Is that possible?
What are you bringing us back
Oh
for?
my gosh! I
I don't want to be back.
Sorry.